What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, y'all? So listen, I got 3 hours off the desk. That's including lunch. So I said, let me just go in here and kind of record a little something. Listen, y'all, if you're looking for Married to Medicine, I'm gonna try to put it up today. Okay, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I was gonna do it yesterday, but I literally forgot. By the time I came home yesterday, I had so many packages that I needed to open up and put up and stuff. I just lost track of time. So that's just what it was. But anyway, I hope everybody is having a good week so far. It's cool out here. And when I say it's cool out here, it's warm. I'm a little scared. I'm a little nervous because I just don't understand what's going on. I don't understand how come we was in the deep freeze last week and this week we are warming up, and then next week, which is still going to be January, we're going to be in 50-degree weather. Like, is winter gone? I'm a little bit confused. And I need somebody to tell me what's going on. Global warming, is that what it is? Climate change? Somebody tell me something. But anyway, let's just get up into this. Girl, it printed on both sides. It printed on both sides. I had to print my notes out this time since I was doing it at work. So y'all forgive me if the video ain't like it usually be. You know, I got stuff to do when I get home, so I'm just trying to make use of my time. And I hope y'all have been, again, having a good week. I've been having a good week. I ain't even gonna lie. It's been great for the most part. But let's get into it. You know who else has been great for? It's been great for all the black people that got nominated for an Oscar. All right. Let's just get that out the way and start this video off on a positive, happy note, okay? Shout out to Colman Domingo. He got nominated for Best Actor for Rustin, and it's on Netflix. It's about the civil rights movement that came about, and if y'all don't know, he was one of the main, Rustin, he was one of the main people that helped put that together, the march and all that. I think it was the March on Washington or whatever, where Martin Luther King did his I Have a Dream speech. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure I know some of the story because I know he was pivotal in the movement, and he stood out because he was an openly gay black man, you know? And that's a lot for back then, okay, in 1960s and all of that stuff or whatever. But yeah, you got that, and y'all need to check that out on Netflix. Also, congratulations to Jeffrey Wright and Sterling K. Brown. Jeffrey Wright, I believe, got nominated for Best Actor, and then Sterling K. Brown got nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and both of them got nominated for the movie American Fiction, which stars Issa Rae as well. So congratulations to all of them. I gotta watch it. I gotta go to the movies before it hits streaming because I actually want to give money to it and go watch it. So hopefully I'll probably get to it this weekend. Now that the weather is warm. Okay, let me tell you something. I know somebody sitting there like, Ashley, it's not warm. It's still winter. Baby, it is Chicago. When it get to like, we are writing you to let you know that we process a refund. Oh, okay, girlfriend. When it gets to like 30 plus degrees, baby, that's warm outside in the winter, okay, out here in Chicago. Especially when it get over freezing, which is 32 plus. Girl, we about to have on some tank tops, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna go see that. And shout out to also Danielle Brooks. Danielle Brooks won, or she got nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her role as Sophia in The Color Purple, the remake, the musical. And I had no idea that Niecy Nash, Sterling K. Brown, and Danielle Brooks were all three blood-related cousins. I had no idea about that. That is talent. That is some talent. You know, I love to see a black family come together and it just be full of talent, because we see it so much in like the music industry. Because I mean, you go back to the Motown days, half the people on Motown and half the people on all the other record labels that were black the majority of them was related to each other, okay? Because I could do like 6 degrees of separations of cousins and all that stuff for some of the prominent people that we know. Y'all know the Jacksons is related to Tracy Chapman, who was also related to Stevie Wonder and other people and all that stuff. I said, damn, bitch, I didn't know y'all had all that up in y'all family. But hey, it's a lot, and I'm here for it. Congratulations to them. Now, here's the thing. Some people was in their feelings about the fact that, you know, Fantasia didn't get nominated for anything. I don't understand why. Y'all really thought that she was going to get nominated or she deserved to get nominated for an Oscar. And I'm not saying that she didn't put on a good performance. For her, and for her to be, I don't even know if this is her acting big screen debut. But for this to be, let's say it is, she did do a good job. Was it Oscar worthy? Absolutely not. But did she do a great job to be noticed? Yes, she did. So if she doesn't, given that she hasn't gotten nominated for anything within these big, you know, mainstream awards, I guess, you know, the white awards, I'm pretty sure she's going to get nominated for the, what is it called? She's going to get a AACP, okay, an Image Award nomination. She's going to get a BET Award nomination. Her and Taraji P. Henson's, probably a Soul Train Award. Well, Soul Train, that's music. But then again, you just don't know. She's going to get something in our field for sure, for sure. And speaking of Taraji, you know, there's people that are feeling some type of way about the way that The Color Purple run has been, and feeling as though the reason why it was getting snubbed is because it was being overshadowed by all the recent controversy that came out, and starting with Taraji putting out there about the whole thing about not getting equal pay. Now, here's the thing, and I need people to understand this. Taraji didn't say that she wasn't getting equal pay or fair pay on The Color Purple. At one point, the price didn't look right, but obviously they talked it out, you know, and it got to where it needed to be. But what she was talking about in general was her whole experience in the industry at this moment, in the acting industry, right? And I do understand what people are saying, that maybe she should have waited a little bit afterwards and said something afterwards and not made it about her and all that stuff, whatever. I get it, but her opening up, whether you believe it was the right time or not, it opened up the floodgates again to speak on some of the things that, you know, black actresses and women in general have been going through in a lot of industries, okay? And when it's like that, it's like, when is the right time to say anything? You know what I'm saying? And I honestly do not feel like Taraji, you can blame Taraji for saying something like that, because in the end, if the movie was good, if the acting and everything was good, if everything about that was good, they were going to get nominated and get recognized regardless. It had nothing to do with the timing of it. It had nothing to do, I feel, in my honest opinion, of her speaking up, because we've seen people do this before and their movie still got nominated or their music got nominated or whatever. I just feel like, and I'm going to be 100% real with you guys, I did like The Color Purple for the most part. I actually brought it. I watched it a couple of times since I didn't brought it. I went to the movies to go see it when it initially came out. I saw that it was on demand already, less than a month that it's been out in theaters. I went on ahead as soon as it came out, January the 16th, and I brought it on Apple TV. I've watched it a few times since then, and I will tell you, like, at the end of the day, do I feel like this was the same initial feelings that I had before are the same feelings that I have now. The movie did not move me to chorus, but it wasn't a bad movie. I still prefer The Color Purple original, even though I do know that The Color Purple is not a remake that's going on now. It's just a musical Broadway version on TV, on screen. That's just what it is, okay? Some people don't want a musical, you know, and that's understandable, but for some reason, a lot of things just didn't really connect the way that it connected in the original movie for me, you know? And maybe if they didn't have so much singing or whatever, granted, we know that it's a musical, but I don't know. There was a little bit of disconnect, and the people, Danielle Brooks, she deserved her nomination. You know what I'm saying? Also, I'm kind of surprised that Taraji didn't get nominated for something because she also deserves something, I feel. But I feel as if Coleman Domingo, he should have got nominated for The Color Purple as well, but at least he got nominated for Rustin. But you know, who y'all put y'all opinion down there, because I'm open to everything, because 9 out of 10, there is no wrong answer in this. Anything could be a possibility at this point, you know. But yeah, and shout out to Divine Joy Randolph. She got nominated. She been wrecking it up. Okay, like the SAG Awards, the Golden Globes, she done won, I think, for both of those or whatever, and now she's nominated for an Oscar as well. Girl, all right. All right, ma'am. Well, congratulations to them. Congratulations to everybody that's black. Okay, Black History Month's about to be here in a couple of weeks, in less than a week or so, you know. So hey, it is what it is. And speaking of, can we talk about the fact that since we're talking about black shows, I don't understand what's going on with the black shows on some of these streaming services, specifically HBO. It's like, and I ain't talking about the ones that start off on TV on HBO, but it's like the ones that go directly to the streaming service, and then they only get like a couple of seasons, maybe 3. Rap shit got canceled after the 2nd season. This season, the way that they left us, baby, is Lord AK gonna get out the hospital? Is he gonna be able to recover? I mean, he probably burnt 99% of his body up, but is he still with us? Is he gonna make it for real, for real? Is his mental gonna get clear? Like, what's gonna happen with that? Is Shauna gonna get arrested? Is she going to the pokey? Okay, like, what's going on? Is Chastity going into her villain era? Baby, I was waiting for all of that. Is Marco about to fucking snitch on Shauna or whatever? What's gonna happen with, the other girl? Like, it's just Mia, like, and her baby daddy, like, we had so much potential and so much riding on season 3, and we were waiting for it, only for them to cancel it. And I don't even think it was because people wasn't watching, because people definitely were watching. I just don't understand. It's just like when they canceled Legendary. I never understood that. They canceled it, and it's one thing to cancel a show, but then to remove it from your whole streaming network, that I was confused. And then you put up other shows or whatever. I'm like, what the hell is going on? That just didn't seem right. That didn't seem fair. And I'm honestly not understanding what's happening with our black shows. Like, we get some good stuff, and I don't know if people are watching. And if you go look on social media, you will see that it seems as though people are watching, but then all of a sudden we get canceled. Like, it's sad. It's ridiculous. And I know a lot of things this year in this TV season has been affected by the writer's strike and the actor's strike and whatever, and we had some casualties because of that. But at the same time, it's like, damn, that's kind of messed up. How y'all feel? Tell me. Trump won the Iowa caucus, I think, and then DeSantis, he dropped out the race. Just in case y'all wanted to know. Baby, like, at this point in time, with the way things are going, I'm going to just say this, and I want y'all to brace yourselves, and it's not that I want this to happen, but at this point, I just want y'all to be prepared if Trump gets the presidency again. Because it seems like he has a strong possibility, and I hate to say that, but that's what it seems like. I'm going to move on from it. I mentioned it. I don't want to put that in the universe too long, okay? Let me take it back. All right? Moving on from that. Chloe and Halle has said that they are, well, I think Chloe was on the live or whatever, and she basically put it out there or implied that they coming back for a new project or whatever. And honestly, I think this is a good move. I really feel like, I don't know what I said in the past, right? But I honestly feel Chloe and Halle going separate, they did that a little bit too soon. Because once they first came out, they put out their first album, right? And the first album gained just a little bit of traction to get their names out there, whatever, from people that didn't know them from like the YouTube days and all that stuff. And it was them introducing themselves, and they were still very, very young or whatever, probably teens at the time. And then they put their second album out, and that's what, you know, it really got people paying attention to them. They got a hit off of that, Do It, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, because they got that little bit of momentum, all of a sudden they want to go solo. You know, and it was people that was pushing for Chloe to go solo because they seen it come out of her when they was doing some of the performances, you know, her personality and everything. And I just felt like y'all pushed her or wanted her to go solo, because you got to go back and you got to go see what the stuff was saying on Twitter and all that stuff when you see some of their performances, right? But then when she do, it's like, y'all need to get back together. Y'all wasn't really supporting it, because at that point in time, I'm gonna be real with y'all, I like Chloe, I like Halle, I like them separately, I like them together, but I really feel as though they prematurely separated, and they deserve to have at least 2 more albums with each other as a group. Because I feel as though even though they would be as a group, as a duo, that'll still give them time to try to figure out personally who they are. And honestly, I don't feel like, at least Chloe, she's trying different things. I don't feel like she's really found out who she really is, like musically. Like, we know you can do just about anything, but obviously with the music that you put out, the album that you put out, the singles that were put out, they were cute. I liked them for the most part, but they didn't stick to everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate, you know, and some people probably was just hating just to hate, but then some people had legitimate issues, you know, or legitimate reasons not to adapt to them. You know what I'm saying? And it's understandable. It's understandable. And then, you know, Halle, she was about to embark on her solo career, and she put out that Angel song, which was cute or whatever. I don't think it was anything mind-blowing for like a first single, you know, but she was singing her ass off. That's without a doubt. But as soon as they did that, she gets pregnant, she's doing other movies, and now all of a sudden y'all want to get back together. At this point in time, I just feel as though if the movie thing don't work out, well, if the music thing don't work out, Halle for sure would be okay in the movies. Chloe, she'll probably be working, you know, still trying to be an entertainer at the same time, but she'll probably work really, really well. I wouldn't be surprised if she'll be nominated for producer of this and songwriter of the year and all this stuff or whatever, because that's what she does. But I feel like they'll be okay, but I do feel like they should have never separated too soon. They separated too soon. So put it down in the comments. Are y'all looking forward to another Halle and Chloe album together, or are you over it? Like, be honest. Be honest. Tell me your honest opinions about Chloe and Halle. Dave Chappelle responded to Cat Williams. I'm gonna just say this. Dave Chappelle, he basically said, you know, this Club Shay Shay interview, I cannot believe that. Oh my God, y'all. This is probably gonna be the last time I do a video up in here, because I honestly feel as though it's not giving the same flavor that I wanted to give if I was in my home. But hey, it is what it is. But anyway, I'ma just say, Cat Williams did something that a lot of people can't do, and that's keep on having people talking weeks and weeks afterwards, that after you did a little simple ass interview, okay? The peoples are still talking. The people are still in their feelings. The people still feel like they got something to prove. The people still want to pick apart the interview and everything. And that's what Dave Chappelle did. Dave Chappelle really just basically said that, you know, he think it's messed up that he going after black comedians and everything. And he said, what part of the game is this? He only eat the niggas. He ain't say nothing about any of these white boys. None of these white boys functions like that. Cat is one of the best painters in the game, so why are you drawing ugly pictures of us? Stop. I mean, I had to see somebody was outside. But anyway, Dave Chappelle, I just need you to stop saying that. And I hate when people come out and they say stuff like that, like, why y'all gotta tell black people down and see this is why this happened and that happened. Listen, let me tell you this. If I'm only in the realm and worrying about the people in my community, of course, the things that I say, the things that I critique are going to be the people and the things in my community. I don't give a fuck about the white folks over there. I don't give a fuck about the Asians or the Latinos because I'm not in that community and that's not what my focus on. I'm focused on my black folks, okay? And people act as if we got to get out this mindset that just because we're black, we cannot critique another black person. We can't talk or we have to automatically give them respect. We have to automatically give them positive reviews on things and say this is great, and we have to automatically support even if it's trash. Oh, and don't say that it's trash and all that stuff because it's our own people. It be your own people that's bringing us down or whatever. Mind you, white folks do it to white folks all the time. Okay, because let's be clear. You want to get mad or in your feelings about Cat Williams coming at the black folks. 9 out of 10, these are the people that he works around, and he's responding to things that has been done to him by said black folks. Now, he did mention some white comedians, but why would you expect somebody who dibbles and dabbles heavily in the black community to go and talk mess about the people that he really don't fuck with like that, or that we don't see him messing with, which is the white comedians? Mind you, the white comedians be getting on each other's asses all the time. And you know what? That makes national news. That makes mainstream news, okay? All the time. They will call each other out about stealing jokes all the time. They will ruin people's careers for doing stuff like that. Baby, just go look at the Vice channel. They did this whole thing about the dark, what is it called? The dark ages of comedy or whatever. And different comedians that have had their careers just tumbled down because they was doing funny shit and foul stuff. And all of their comedians, people, they came at their asses that was in their realms. And they was what? All white. Okay, you know, so like, come on. And at the end of the day, if somebody says something about you, do something about you, to you or whatever, you can call them out. I don't care what color they are. All right. If I'm the type of person, because people have said this, oh, you tear this person down or whatever, instead of uplifting and all this stuff. And here's my thing. I'm going to automatically check out black stuff first because I am black and I want to see how people do good regardless of what it is. But that doesn't mean that if I don't like it, I'm going to say, oh, it's great. No. And it doesn't mean that I'm going to prop it up or I'm going to tear it down just to tear it down. No. Because at the end of the day, if you want to see us do better, we need to be honest with each other. We need to, in all fields, like if we mess up, tell them. We need to tell each other that. And we need to critique each other, but not in a malicious way, not in a way that we're trying to tear people down and we're just being so nasty and negative about. It's a way to critique people respectfully, you know? And if they do something that's messed up, you need to hold their feet to the fire, okay? That's just what it is. And Dave Chappelle, I could say some things about you because the way that you going in on trans people and all this stuff or whatever, it's like, damn, what was your experience with them? I just wanted to put that out there. Like, you keep on talking about it. So, like, what's happening? You want to tell us something? All right. Moving on from that, just in case y'all wanted to know, Common and Jennifer husband confirmed that they're in a dating, they're in a relationship. They're boyfriend and girlfriend. Who cares? I'm sorry. I am so sorry, y'all. I really don't care. You want to know why? Because I already knew this. If you from Chicago, you know it. They be at the basketball games together and all of that stuff. So, like, we knew. And speaking of basketball games, do you know Tristan Thompson and got his ass suspended for 25 games? I seen that stuff. And basically, they said he was taking metabolic or something, performance enhancement drugs, okay? To, They're not necessarily steroids, so we're not going to say that, but they're quote unquote performance enhancement drugs. Let me see exactly what it is. Did I write it down? I sure did. Yeah, they said it was ibutamorin and SARM LGD 4033. Basically, what these are they stimulate growth hormones, and it's also a selective androgen receptor modulator. It increases muscle mass and reduces body fat, improves strength and endurance, as well as reducing inflammation. Now, basically, that's against the rules, okay? You are taking drug enhancements to enhance your performance, and you still averaging like 3 fucking points a game. Baby, what? It ain't enhanced nothing but that booty, that hot booty. Did y'all see that episode of the Kardashians when he was walking in his swim trunks and that's all that he had on and his booty was hot on his back? I said that's all it's enhancing, okay? Because what? I said 25 games and it's without pay. Without pay. Now see, he already been up in the blogs or whatever because his baby mama is already saying, listen, you owe me this child support money. I don't need it to change or nothing or whatever, because he was trying to get the prices reduced, okay? And now you finna mess that up because you suspended for 25 games with no pay. Sir, get your stuff together, all right? It ain't even worth it, especially not in your case. Moving on from that. And speaking of money, did y'all hear about this North Carolina school district that's asking 225 teachers to basically pay back $1,250 that they had received by accident as bonuses? They said that it was supposed to be given out to the new teachers, like the sign-on bonus or whatever the fuck it was. Either way, I'm gonna just say this. Teachers get treated so bad in school, dealing with these students and other teachers and their attitudes and these parents and all of this stuff. They don't get paid nearly enough as they should. Honestly, teachers should have the profession that they should be getting paid what these athletes are getting paid. I'm honestly, if they teaching the future scientists and the future athletes of the world and the future this of the world or whatever, they should be getting paid a lot of money. They should be getting a lot more respect, and they don't. So y'all finna tell them that they have to pay this back. Either they're gonna have to pay it back in full out of their next paycheck or put them on a 3-month payment plan. Bitch, no. Let them teachers keep that money. $12,000, well, $1,200. I can see if it was $12,000, bitch, I wouldn't pay that back either. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. If I would have saw an increase like that, if it was like $12,000 or something like that, I would have been like, I'm not gonna spend it because I don't know. I'm not sure. And I am the type of person that, because I'm not trying to have any type of debt that I don't need, I would have called around. I would have called and just be like, payroll, I got this in my check and I ain't never seen these many zeros in this check like this, or these many numbers. What's going on? I remember when I was in college and I got a refund check back for the first time. And, because if you got, you get your loans and all that stuff, and then you pay your loans or whatever, and then depending on how many classes you take, and if you don't use up that amount that they give you for that semester or that quarter, they'll give you a refund check at the end or whatever, fine. And I had got a refund check, baby, it was like $3,000 or something like that. It was a lot. And I was like, what is this? So I have to call up there because I never experienced nothing like that. I'm young. I ain't trying to be held responsible and have my credit and everything messed up and then have the school coming after me because I owe them this and I owe this person that or somebody doing this. And they said, no, that's your refund check. That is yours. I said, oh, okay. All right. Just making sure. What the fuck is that? I ain't got to pay that back. But them teachers need to keep that. Let them keep that. Because that ain't their mistake. That's y'all mistake. And they deserve it anyway. moving on from that, Michael Jackson nephew is put up a video, not a video, but he had a picture. It was a black and white picture, and he was doing the classic Michael Jackson stance, and he looked oh my god, his name is Jafar. First of all, y'all can tell that that's Jermaine Jackson's son. Jermaine Jackson's son, one of them is named Jafar. He's the one that's playing Michael Jackson in the new Michael Jackson biopic that's coming out soon, and they're just now starting to film it. And I'm so glad. Like, first of all, do we really need another biopic or documentary about Michael Jackson? No, we don't. Just like we don't need another one about Whitney Houston. But at the same time, I'm okay with this because it's actually somebody in the family who actually can sing and actually does sound with the same tone just like Michael. And it's not him trying to emulate Michael. That's literally how he sings, okay? And he sounds really good. And y'all know sometimes just because you got this famous person in your family, you got some people that be thinking that just because they got the talent, they got the talent too. No, it ain't that in this case. And I will never steer you wrong. The boy is talented. He is really, y'all know I'm a Jackson family connoisseur. The boy is talented, okay? And so when he put that picture up, it literally, if you would have not known anything about the Jacksons or knew that this movie was about to come out, you literally would have thought that that was an old picture of Michael Jackson. I said, all right, y'all heading on to the right path, okay? Jermaine Jackson named his other son Jermajesty. Jafar, Jermajesty. Y'all know Jermaine Jackson and Randy Jackson got kids by the same woman. So their kids are literally cousin brothers, is cousin sisters. I can't. What? All right, like, girl, first of all, bitch, you trifling as hell for doing shit like that. Okay, I'm just gonna put that out there because ain't no way in hell I'm finna do that. I couldn't. But y'all looking forward to the Michael Jackson movie, or do y'all really don't care? I'm gonna be honest, because I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it, but at the same time, we ain't need this, and I ain't asked for it. I'm gonna be real with you. And speaking of the Jacksons, and I really didn't want to touch on this Janet Jackson stuff. I don't even know how it started. I just go onto Twitter the other day, and I'm just seeing like the Beehive going at the Janet stands and the Janet stands going at the Beehive, and I had to go on Instagram to see what was going on because it was on one of the blogs. Apparently, Mama Tina had liked the post that one of her friends, I believe, put up or something like that, because the girl claimed that she knows her personally or whatever. I don't know. And the lady was just bitching about the fact that, you know, because Janet is going on tour, she's doing meet and greets and everything, and they're talking about the price that it is for the meet and greets or whatever, and how much it is, and it's too much and all this stuff or whatever. She's not a Beyonce and all this, who she thinks she is. And I'm gonna need y'all to stop this. And I'm gonna put this out here. I'm full grown because I had seen something on, as soon as I opened up my Twitter last night, I seen a tweet that literally the first thing that I saw, it was comparing and contrasting the Renaissance tour gross over Janet Jackson tour gross, okay? And I was like, this is totally unnecessary. And I said, this is beyond unnecessary. So, of course, you know, you got your B stands that's like, no. And then, you know, you got this one particular person that was like, well, did you say anything to the Janet stands? Did you say anything to this? I said, all of y'all being childish. And I literally kept saying all, which means B, which means Jan. The Jan fan, the Beehive, all of y'all bitches being childish as fuck. And this is what I don't like. I don't like when people follow you just because they only want to, just so they can respond to only certain tweets of you. They lie dormant or they say nothing. But when you say something about a person that they don't like or that they like or whatever, and you don't share the same views as them, all of a sudden they want to argue with you and go back and forth with you. And it's like, why did you follow me? It was your dumb mistake for following me, thinking that all I'm gonna tweet about is Beyonce, or all I'm gonna tweet about is this person, and that I'm gonna agree with any and everything that they do and all that stuff. Because it's not. I'm grown, okay, and you're not gonna get on my platform and tell me how I should say this or who I should say it to. Now, if you can't take the fact that everybody is not gonna agree with what certain things are going on in certain groups or whatever, this is why I cannot stand, and I be having a hard time calling myself a stand, because some of these stands are just fucking delusionally stupid. And I'm talking about in every group, every artist. They have some that are doing the fucking most. And the Jan fan and the Beehive fans, y'all was doing the fucking most, and y'all still doing it. And it's just like, for what? For what? Because Tina liked something that said something about the prices and all this stuff, and I literally said, oh, she probably did that shit by accident, but then again, who cares? Okay, who gives a fuck? Beyonce likes Janet, Janet likes Beyonce, and just because you don't see Janet doing this or whatever publicly, Janet has been a fucking private person, all right? And she's not obligated to give public praise to Beyonce, just like Beyonce's not obligated to give public praise to Janet or to anybody else. Who told y'all that that's supposed to be how it works? Grow the fuck up, okay? And then if we talking about prices, y'all getting upset about the fact that, and this is what really popped it off, I think, because of her meet and greet prices. This is Janet fucking Jackson. I don't give a fuck how many years she's been in the game, or if she's so-called flopping, or she's not at this caliber, whatever. Janet Jackson was the Beyonce of her time. Okay, if you want to go there, Janet Jackson was the Beyonce of her time. And she's gracefully continued her career, and she's not trying to compete with the new girls out. She's not trying to compete with the old girls out. Janet Jackson's is in her own fucking lane, doing her own thing, okay? We ain't never hear her having no money trouble. We ain't never hear her having no any other things like that. She stayed to herself. She put up inspirational quotes, and she stayed to her damn self, okay? So when she gets out there, and she's one of those artists that regardless of what it is, she could still sell out theaters, she could still sell out arenas, and if she probably was to do a stadium, she could probably sell out a stadium or two. I'm not finna go that far and say a whole tour stadium, like a whole tour full of stadium stuff. Let's not do that much, because we just don't know. But arenas and stuff, every time Janet goes on tour, she sells out. She sells out. Do she care about the numbers? Is she putting it up there, this and all this stuff? No, her fans don't do that like that. And if they do, they need to stop. At least I don't see. The ones that I do follow, they don't be doing all of that shit, right? It's these young fans that do the fucking most. Beyonce is not the end all be all. Janet ain't the end all be all. Rihanna ain't the end all be all. This person ain't the end. Doja ain't the end all be all. SZA ain't the end all be all. Nicki ain't the end all be all. Cardi ain't the end all be all. Megan ain't the end all be all. Bitch, like who the fuck you like, support who the fuck you support. And how dare you get upset and talking about somebody meet and greet prices just to take a picture and say hello for 15 seconds and saying that, oh, she ain't Beyonce. Bitch, back in the day when Beyonce did do the meet and greets, and this was back before inflation was what it is now, them tickets was, them prices was up there too. Them prices was up there too. So if you want to calculate inflations of this era and what it is now, oh, it'll be way more. It'll be way more for a Beyonce meet and greet. And then y'all will be complaining about that. And I need people to just stop complaining about these ticket prices, okay? Because 9 out of 10, it's not necessarily the artist that's doing this. It's the freaking venues. It's the freaking Ticketmaster. It's the resellers that are upcharging these prices. And I think at this point in early 2024, you guys should already know this, given that we went through concert season in the summer and we saw how that shit was going with damn near every big artist. So let's stop it. Let's stop it. And then it's going back and forth and, oh, this and she don't need this. Bitch, at the end of the day, Beyonce likes Janet. Janet likes Beyonce. They respect each other. Grow the fuck up and move the fuck on. If Tina did what she did, who gives a shit? Okay? The friend or whoever it was being shady. Tina said she ain't know because she just be liking stuff. All right, Tina. Beyonce said, bitch, get your ass up on that goddamn camera and make a video and cut this shit down, okay? Cause we not gonna have this. I said, this is goddamn ridiculous. Y'all are just too, this is what makes y'all just give each of y'all artists a fucking bad name. Both of them at home chilling, minding their goddamn business. Take Tina phone, okay? Take Tina phone. That's just what you need to do at this point. And y'all need to grow the fuck up, okay? Like, comparing numbers and doing all this shit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. If it wasn't for for Janet, we wouldn't really have a Beyonce. If it wasn't for Tina, we wouldn't have a Beyonce. If it wasn't for an Aretha, we wouldn't have a Beyonce. Bitch, these are fucking legends, and y'all getting so damn disrespectful to the legends, and I just don't understand it. Can we congratulate the fact that Janet Jackson is like 50, about to be 58 years old? Either 57 to 58 years old, and she is out here going on a fucking tour, okay? She's still out here dancing and doing her damn thing. And I know y'all not comparing somebody that's 50-something to 40, early 40s that still got good knees, okay, for the most part. Like, get the fuck, because Janet was still doing her thing in her 40s too, bitch. Like, come on, why are we doing this? They're the fucking same. Be hopeful that, because we ain't hear nothing about it, no shade, because Beyonce my girl and Janet my girl, but we ain't hear shit about Janet Jackson having to go have some knee surgery or whatever. Janet is still kind of good if you ask me, bitch. Let me stop. See how I can throw shade at both my girls? I could throw shade at both my girls and hit you with some facts. Because who did we see on the screen getting knee surgery in that fucking muscle pulsating bitch? Who we see doing that, and who we see canceling shows. Janet to cancel a concert in a minute, bitch, and I'm gonna tell you something, girl. You cancel this shit after all the money I done spent on you for this one. And Beyonce, let me tell you something, girl. If it becomes February 1st and we still ain't got the fucking Renaissance on the goddamn streaming, okay. So the both of y'all. Moving on from that, Nene Leakes allegedly is hosting the Baddies East reunion on Zeus. I really feel like that's just how the mighty have fallen. I don't care how much money they are giving her or whatever, but remember when she said the ghetto, you may have seemed like you was too good to be around certain type of people, and now you are finna be hosting a show, if this is true, of these ghetto ass girls that ain't doing nothing but fighting, and you probably didn't even watch the season. All right, bills got to be paid, I guess. Alec Baldwin, y'all remember when he shot that lady on the set of that movie that they still brought out? I would have canceled that shit, but he did it by accident, so he said. They indicted him because at first he said that he didn't pull that trigger, but then they looked at the gun and they said in order for the bullet to come out, you had to manually pull that bitch. I said, ooh. So yeah, they indicted him. He looking up to, I think, 8 months in jail or something like that, but 18 months in prison. I mean, I don't think it was an accident, but fair is fair. That's the law. Can we talk about y'all looking at tomorrow, which is the 25th? They have Griselda coming out on Netflix, in which is going to be played by Sofia Vergara, mama from Martin Family. Y'all know who she is. Mind you, Griselda Blanco, the godmother of cocaine. Her people trying to get Netflix. They trying to sue Netflix. Her kids that are still here, they trying to sue Netflix to get them to stop, because basically saying you're using her image and her stuff without their permission and all that stuff or whatever. And baby, it's not gonna happen. Netflix is about to release this tomorrow, or I should say early this morning, or early in the morning, because don't Netflix new stuff comes out like 2 o'clock in the morning on that day. Yeah, it's about to be released, and Ashley's gonna be at work like this. Like, I don't know nothing about Griselda, baby. I done seen just about every documentary or every movie or show or whatever there is about Griselda Blanco. Let me tell you something. The drug world be fascinating. the street world be fascinating. Them documentaries, oh, girl, I look at all of that. Moving on from there, I just want to let y'all know that. Did y'all hear about the couple? I know y'all saw it. Let me turn back around to y'all. The couple that was living up in the storage unit. Now, it's not funny, but I'm gonna just tell y'all this. If you're gonna do something illegal I just don't understand. We live in this day and age where everybody wants to go viral and they want to do something to make them go viral. And so therefore, let me blow up my own spot. And at this point, I don't know if their situation is real, because somebody pointed out that they was cooking in the back of a Tesla and the Tesla looked new. All right. And I had synced it. I was like, oh my God, that really is a Tesla. It was a red Tesla. And they was cooking in the back of it. You know, they had the trunk open and everything, and they had a little hot plate out there like they was doing a little camping stuff. I said, oh, so which one is it? Dude filmed himself living up in the storage unit, right? And you would have got away with it had you not recorded yourself. Mind you, I said, he looks so familiar. Because I be on TikTok all the time, right? And so before it hits Twitter and the blogs, it be on TikTok first. And so I was like, oh my God. He did a previous video of him working, and I don't know if he was working at a hotel or at some type of restaurant or whatever, but you know when they don't use all of the food up, they throw it away. He was taking the food, putting it in a separate bag, and hiding it behind a dumpster so he can come and get it once he get off of work, right? He recorded himself doing this, and he got fired from that job. So if you're recording yourself stealing food, technically, even though they should have just gave it to him, which I don't understand how come, you know, companies have a problem with their employees taking, taking the leftover food, like when you fix something and you don't cook it or whatever, they just throw that shit in the garbage. I mean, they don't sell it, they just throw that shit in the garbage. I don't understand why they just don't let them have it, but that's neither here nor there, because it's not really hurting anybody. You can get fired from that. He got fired for that, quote unquote. He does the same thing with the storage unit. You know that you're not supposed to live up in there. If you could live up in there and if it was legal, do you not know that a lot of people would have been living up in storage units, okay? You put it out there and it goes viral and you get kicked out. Like what? And then that just leads into the girl who left Tallahassee to go down to Houston to review what, I don't know what she was trying to review. Had 3 kids, had enough money, used up all her money in 3 weeks that she was there, to the point where she had to go to a warming shelter because she didn't have enough money to stay in the hotel during the time where it had this little deep freeze that was going over across the whole country. Really? Really? To do what? Be a social media influencer. I wouldn't have put myself on the news like that. And I feel as though, again, this is a strategy. This was a strategy and probably part of her plan for people to get engaged with her, whatever, to look into her, whether to gain followers or not. Because, you know, you had less than 500 followers, probably less than 400. Because if somebody said 72 and then I seen somebody say 377. I don't know. And then the quality of your camera work is glitchy and it looked like a 1995 Android. All right. And you're influencing what? And you mean to tell me you packed up from Tallahassee to go to Houston to be an influencer, a social media influencer, when you could have did that in Tallahassee? The stuff that you was doing over there, you could have did it up in Tallahassee? It's so crazy how everybody just wants to, I feel like, yes, social media and being a social media influencer is profitable for the most part, but anybody can do it, but meaning that anybody can turn on the camera, anybody can, you know, talk to this, and anybody can do a dance and all that stuff, but you got to have a certain je ne sais quoi to you. You got to have a certain personality to you, and you have to have fucking sense. You also still have to have a goddamn job. Oh my God, like, I just can't. People are dumb. And then you got 3 young kids. Like, girl, just dumb. Just dumb. Moving on from that, what else is going on? Jenny Mai said, hold up. Listen, y'all seen Jenny Mai up in them swimsuit thirst strap? She trying to find her new nigga, okay? And I mean every word of that. But anyway, she told the courts, baby, hold off on enforcing the prenup because I really didn't read it and I really didn't understand what was going on. And before you want to enforce what he put up in that prenup, let me get my lawyers and let me go ahead and go over this stuff first, because it feels like the prenup probably was over in his favor. And I said, so how come you didn't go through all of his stuff before you signed? I say, Jenny, whatever happens, fucking happens. But anyway, speaking of money, y'all know that Tierra Marie still ain't get paid 50 Cent his money for that court case. Remember that whole situation where her ex had put that revenge porn out, and then it was circulating, and then 50 Cent had reposted a clip or something, or a video screenshot of it on his Instagram, and she took him to court as well and tried to sue him for that, and the verdict went into his favor, right? And they said that she had to pay his legal fees of $35,000. Baby, that was back in 2018, I think. It is 2024, and Tierra Marie has yet to pay that man. Do you want to know what the price is now? The price is $50,000 plus because of interest, and 50 want his money. You know what? On the one hand, 50, you don't need it. You don't need it, and you can let that girl go. But because she was up in the talking about it, y'all remember it was so funny because she was like, "You'll get it when I get it, and you'll do this and all this stuff," and she was being very sarcastic with it, like she wasn't finna pay that man. And so because of that, I would have did the same petty shit that 50 is doing. Technically speaking, it ain't petty because the courts and the law say that you have to pay that man. But at the same time, he could have let it go because you know that girl ain't got that money. But hey, pay the man 50. Cut the girl some slack. I don't know. Madonna getting sued by 2 concert goers because they said mama came to the concert 2 hours late, and they had to go to work in the morning. Like they was, and they couldn't get no rides, and the train system and all of that was just late and everything. The one thing that I will tell you about my girl though, one of my girls, and that's Beyonce, when the Renaissance was going on, and if it was going late or whatever, I don't know which city it was, or which place it was. I don't know if it was in Europe or over here. She made it so that she paid a little extra so that they can have the fans can have extra transportation to go home, and it can stay up later. You know what I'm saying? I said, oh, that's cute. That's cute because let me tell you something. The last time I went to Soldier Field for a Beyonce concert, it was hell trying to get up out of that bitch. It was hell trying to get up out of that bitch, and it was hell trying to get a Uber. And so therefore I had to get a cab. And it was hell trying to get a cab because everybody in their mama was trying to get a cab. Okay? So yeah, I understand being late, bitch, because my girl was late as shit too to her tour. But I ain't finna sue over that. Especially if I enjoy myself. Now if that's the case, girlfriend, the people that go see Lauryn Hill, they need to sue her ass. If anything, they need to study. This is about, and if they win, girl, everybody and their mama finna start suing these artists for being late. But my other artists, let me tell you something. One thing about Janet, I can't tell you this. Bitch, Janet starts on time, or she starts, if she starts on time, or she start literally right at that time, or a couple of minutes later. She don't be that late, because we old, bitch. Let me tell y'all something. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all gotta stop being so shady to me, okay? I was on my Instagram and I had put this link up to this little app or whatever called Not Gonna Lie. And this is where you can do like anonymous confessions or say whatever you want, you know, and you can do it anonymously. And so I was going through it or whatever. Somebody gonna put up there and say, 37 is a grown woman age, right? I know you got some Withers caramel candy in the bottom of your purse. I was caught in the midst of being offended and gasping like, because I laughed because it was a good one. It was a good one. I said, bitch, I can't even be mad for you saying that because that shit had me rolling. First of all, 37 is not, it's grown woman. But it ain't grown woman with peppermints and candies, church candies in your purse. Second of all, I don't even wear purses. I don't own a purse, baby, okay? But what you trying to say? I think you said it without saying it, bitch. I said, girl, that shit had me fucking rolling. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to post it on Twitter. That shit was funny to me. I don't care. But, yeah, don't try me. If y'all try me, y'all can try me like that. That's cute. That's funny. See, I can be receptive to that because I get the jokes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't trying to be malicious or whatever. We here. Anyway, Anderson .Paak, you know, him and his wife for 13 years getting a divorce. He already got a new girl. They announced the divorce yesterday. He got a girl today. I said, damn. That's how we doing? He said, yes, that's how we doing. I said, all right. Did you hear that shit about, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so disorganized. Please don't be mad at me for this video because I be trying to give it to y'all on time and y'all probably gonna be like, oh my god, I got it early or whatever, because usually when I do my what it is and if I do it at home 9 out of 10 y'all not gonna get it till like 11:30 after I do all the editing and everything to it, you know. So there's that. But also I do got to do another video when I get home, so that's why I wanted to do it this time. Plus I had 2 extra hours of nothing to do, so that's what I wanted to do. But also, you know, I got to keep it calm, keep it PC or whatever, because I am at work and I am in the study room and in the program room, and the study room's next door to me, and I'm pretty sure somebody else is in there, and I don't want to be too loud and too animated or whatever. So I still want to give y'all stuff, but if it's not up to the quality, I apologize. It'll be better next week, but I still just want to give y'all something. And plus I'm tired as hell. All right, girl, I ain't get no sleep last night. I don't know what's going on, but I do know what's going on. But girl, let me tell you something. When I get home, I'm doing this other review and I'm going to bed like this. Okay, that's what I'm doing. But I got to get back on track because I just honestly feel like I really have been off. And I know y'all kind of noticed. If you look at the majority of my videos and my views on the things that I do, it's not that I be off on what I be putting out. It's the timing. Because y'all know I usually just be so good about being consistent. Like, as soon as this go off, this comes up. You know what I'm saying? And now sometimes you may get it on that day or you may get it the next day. It's just been a lot. I'm trying, like I said in another video, I'm trying to get recentered, and I just feel like I've been off, you know, and I got to get my centering back together. I got to get my mental. It's cool for the most part, you know, but it's just been a lot that's been going on. So I'm trying to, I appreciate y'all, because sometimes I just get on here and it just be giving me a moment to just vent these things out. So, and y'all be listening. But anyway, rapper YFN Lucci, he about to be in jail for 10 years and then on probation for another 10 years. But then again, they said that he got time served and he might be only in there. What is that? Might be only in there for like a couple of months or so. I don't know, or a couple of years. Either way, good thing Reginae left his ass, okay? Which means I don't know how this YSL trial is gonna go though. Y'all think Young Bird going to jail? Or, I mean, he's already in prison, but do y'all think he gonna get convicted in his court? Have y'all been following the case? Because the case is a fool. The trial has been a fool. Whereas you got someone like YFN Lucci, that was cut and dry. It wasn't that much hype around it. You get this whole situation with Young Thug and them, and it's a circus. And I just don't know which way it's gonna go, because at this point, I really thought that they was gonna find him guilty. But then again, I'm like, maybe they won't because of all the mess that's happening. I don't know. Y'all tell me. And I'm gonna need all of the airlines to take their planes off and not refurbish them, bitch. Get some new ones. Get some new ones. Because for the past month, we've been hearing about plane accidents, planes crashing into planes on the runway, doors and plugs and planes just being pulled out in the air. Okay, planes crashing and exploding in the air. Girl, ain't nobody got time for that. Why is it a Delta plane that was coming off of Atlanta, the Hartsfield Airport? Why the wheel that's under the nose, that bitch came off when they was trying to take off? Can you fucking, as a person that want to do more traveling, and I want to get and do more things and get out there, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get back down to Atlanta. I gotta go up to New York. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I wanna go back to Cali. And then y'all keep on, and I'm paranoid. Y'all know I'm paranoid as hell. When the fucking wheel came off, last time we heard a door came off, a hole in the goddamn fucking plane happened. And now the wheel coming off, and they was supposed to be going to Bogota, Colombia. Now imagine if that shit happened over the water. Girl, that's all I keep on thinking. What if this would have happened over the water? Girl, it just ain't safe no more. I am paranoid now. Oh, anyway, y'all, that's all I got. I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Y'all tell me how y'all feel. Again, I apologize if it ain't up to par, but I give y'all what I can. And y'all enjoy the rest of y'all week, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.